When I was about 12, my mom had noticed I was sleeping a lot. I really had a lot of issues like talking and actually just doing things with people in general. I started getting really nauseous after eating, and then it just went on a downward spiral. At 13 years old, I got diagnosed with gastroparesis. It causes your stomach to paralyze. It makes it where food doesn't go down properly.
Well, when I first found out, I was actually glad to have a diagnosis because it was about a 3-month period of in and out of the hospital before we found out.
Gastroparesis affects my daily life through the fact that obviously I can't eat. I'm on feeding tubes 24 hours a day.
We spent a lot of time traveling back and forth to the doctors, a lot of time in the hospital, inpatient.
I can't really do as much as other people. Like when I walk or something, it causes a lot of different stuff with my medical, considering I have such problems keeping weight on. And so if I exercise, it's burning those calories that the feeding tube and the bag gives me.
As a whole, our daily life is revolved around feeding pump, making sure the pump is running, making sure it's charged, making sure that she's getting the calories that she needs.
When I'm just sitting down at the table or anything, you don't realize how much the world revolves around food.
Would she starve to death? That was my biggest fear. And I'm not going to say I still don't have that fear, even though she has the feeding tubes. Because when you watch your child lose weight, even if they're on a feed 24 hours a day, you always kind of have that fear.
It's hard not having those times to be able to eat with them or go and eat with family and stuff, but then you just gotta take it on yourself to get past it and to realize that life can be beautiful without it, and that if you have to be on a device to survive, you can still live, you can still be beautiful. Even when the doctors or anyone else tell you can't. You can be. I heard of Make-A-Wish from the Ronald McDonald House. There was one thing I wanted to do, which I really enjoy modeling, and I found that just from taking classes here. My wish was to go to IMTA, LA 2016. IMTA is a huge modeling convention where models and actors from all over the world go there to model and act in front of over 300 agents and to be seen by these people.
It's an expensive thing to do, and being hospitalized and stuck in one area, we weren't able to raise funds. So it was kind of one of those things where I wouldn't tell her you can't go, but I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna go.
I knew I wanted that as my wishes because that was my dream. That's my wish. It was to model act.
She actually submitted on her own after she had septic shock. She told me when she woke up, Mom, if I make it through this, I want to submit to Make-A-Wish.
My reaction when I heard I was going to IMTA, I was excited, I was ecstatic. We were actually at a doctor's appointment when we found out, and Mom's like, you're going to IMTA, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was better than I expected. It was the most amazing thing I've ever done. While I was at IMTA, I did modeling, acting, and even singing. There was various different competitions. There was not an hour that we weren't doing something. I would be walking the runway, and they would have improvisation, which is where you do improv and acting. I actually got the Spirit Award when I was there, and so they had me speak and open IMTA. And later on, I was there and I had to have IV fluids while I was at the Wish. I met Josh Dibble at the event, which was a past Make-A-Wish kid. His wish was also to go to IMTA LA. It was really exciting meeting him. We had an interview together. He talked a bit how it is in modeling and acting.
You know what I saw when she walked across that runway? I saw life, and I have not seen life in her in a very long time. I saw somebody who believed now that they can live. She flew, and Make-A-Wish helped her fly. That's what I just saw during that whole entire week.
Since the Wish, I went to New York and I got to sign a modeling contract, and it was really exciting. And he also told me something I didn't realize, which was that while I was on that runway, he really did not see the feeding bag. He didn't even know I was with Make-A-Wish. Medically, my spirits have been high, and I actually feel like things have been a little bit better. I've been able to do things that people and I never thought I would be able to do through it. I've done things that in a million years you'd never think someone who actually survives off a feeding pump would be able to do.
Make-A-Wish has impacted our lives tremendously. Everything that they said that they were going to do, they have done, but over and above. I mean, over and above. The girl that stands now after going through the school, going through her wish to IMTA, signing this contract is a total different person. She is so much more alive, so much more confident.
I just wanted to show that I could do something, and I didn't have to be someone who was crying or being upset because people were staring at me or people were looking at me funny because they thought of it as disgusting or whatever it was. When I went on that wish and I went on that runway and I did what I did out there, I felt confident and I knew that this is what I want to do, and I knew that this wish wasn't just a wish for a week, it was a wish for a lifetime.